Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Daniela and I am going to talk to you about the amazing building human towers in Spain. Would you like to be a part of a human castle? Every year in Spain there is a Catalan tradition of building castles, which are human towers reaching up to 10 floors. Teams compete to build the tallest and most complex tower, mainly of humans being standing atop one another. Teams are considered to be successful if they can build and deconstruct their towers without a fall. The human towers constructions originate in Tarragona and in Penedès, and their origin comes from Valencian dances. It is celebrated every 2 years. Tarragona has 4 groups, and the city lives and breathes the towers building spirit and ambience like never before. To build towers, everyone is needed and in the right place, from the oldest to the youngest. If one is missing, it doesn't get built, with bravery neither. If you want to have an exciting and unusual experience, participating in this festival can be an excellent choice for you. These human towers, the 5 pieces. To begin with, it is a human tower which is more than 11 meters high, an extraordinary feat that defies the law of nature. Next, the formation of a castle faces 3 challenges: weight, force, and movement. For example, when a casteller, a person that belongs to the human tower, ascends or descends through the floors of the human structure, he can increase 3 times her or his weight. If they are lost to climb to the top, or even if they are imbalanced a few centimeters. Finally, to build a human castle, there are no scientific calculations. However, the knowledge to do so is transmitted from generation to generation, and it is acquired through practice. In particular, the people who participate in it have to rehearse 2 or 3 times per week during a couple of months to be prepared. In brief, anyone who sees a castle of this can help but wonder who a human structure that can weigh like 3 African elephants can stay upright. This interesting festival catches your eye from the start to the end, as a result of the work made by hundreds of men motivated by a feeling of collectivity and fraternity. In the first place, a castle can involve up to 500 people from all castes, from young children to elderly people, where men and women are considered as a family. Moreover, it is a collectivity effort in which everyone really matters, whether you are at the border or in the tower. If you're not there or if you don't do your part, the castle will fall. It is a really special feeling. In addition, in the process of building each castle, friends, family, fans, and spontaneous spectators collaborate who join to the Catalan celebration. Likewise, the UNESCO has valued it for transmitting a feeling of shared effort and human creativity. Consequently, in 2010, this organization declared it as an oral and intangible cultural heritage of humanity. In the world, the team that has managed to attract the attention not only of the UNESCO, but also of the tourists that walk through the Catalan city is all these people working together to make the highest human tower that has been made. If you have always doubted about humanity's ability to work together toward achieving a common goal, Spanish human tower competition might just change your mind. The secret that made this an attractive celebration that caused commotion in all the people present is the way in which the tower is developed. The first reason is that the castle behind with a group composed of robust men who forms a base, the pinja, which will support the castle and the cushion in case of fall. On the rises, the trunk, whose floors can be formed by up to 4 spades that, according to their height, determine the stability of the castle. The trunk is complete with a couple that forms a dome and above the saneta, which is usually a small child. Each group can be identified by their clothing. particular the color of the shirts that serve as a guide when they climb the tower. Second, the word of the human tower has its own language, and even a slogan. Forza, equilibrium, valor y zenith, that means is strength, balance, courage, and meaning. Physical strength to build a castle. The physical and mental balance that implies trusting your peace. Courage due to the great difficulty of carrying out the task. And zenith or sanity because without the effort and concentration of all members it is impossible to build a successful castle. Finally, before, during, and after the presentation, musicians play a variety of traditional melodies on a wind instrument known as raja, which says that the pace at which the tower is built. Incidentally, the castles are built to the rhythm of a music called Toque castles. Then, in general, the castles are followed by a meal, to which the public is invited. When the songs of the Toque de Vermouth songs to conclude, all these small details make this activity an organized tradition amazing and striking. Human towers in Spain is causing commotion in Tarragona, and it is because they are a tradition full of expressivity and emotion, that demonstrate to us the strength of a united community, where collectivity power can move mountains or in this case build them. Watching or even better taking part in a castle displays is a thrilling experience that really highlights the solidarity and spirit of unity. So what are you wearing to go to this awesome and unusual event?